Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. Tariq, are you going to join us every episode?
So here's the funny thing, right? So I actually just finished. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be on. So let me see what they talked about last time, because I saw that you talked about. Once I saw you talk about the first time, I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I need to fucking shit on this show too. But like. William, you're the virgin here, right? You don't know Kamen Rider.
Hold on. I told him about Kamen Rider Gaim, all right?
Yes, you've continued to mention Gaim, and really, there's no better Kamen Rider to mention than Dancing Fruit Jesus.
I told him about Ghost, all right? I told him how cool Ghost was. Ghost is like Dragon Ball, but like imagine if they found the Dragon Balls like in episode 3, and then they were like, shit, we have to make more of this. And then they just kept losing the Dragon Balls over and over again on stupid wishes.
Oh my God. I mean, that's kind of what they do in Dragon Ball anyway, so you know.
Yeah, but I have thoughts about Ghost. Anyway, the point is,
I have to edit all this shit out. Fuck.
No, I need to talk about Kamen Rider Saber, because I can't be ranting to my girlfriend about this show every Sunday afternoon, saying I don't understand what's going on, because she doesn't.
You and Molly's conversation, I'll upload it to YouTube.
Oh God!
Create a separate series.
There are so many. There are so many things. Series. There are so many things that I've thought about that with. We just finished watching Gundam Seed, all 100 episodes of it, because it has 50 episodes of the first series and 50 episodes of the second series. Jesus Christ, I almost killed myself with alcohol poisoning. Holy shit.
Oh, well, okay.
Anyway, no.
I have 3 minutes of worthless audio I have to edit.
Yeah, well, okay, that's fine. No, but seriously, Kamen Rider Saber has been a fucking whirlwind, and it has made me question the things that I love in ways that I never thought I could. Like, Kamen Rider Saber has made me question all of Kamen Rider. Like, just, there's so many things happening, and it's like, yeah, there's some that I can blame it on COVID, but Jesus Christ. I need this outlet.
Man. Alright then,
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Right.
that was a fucking journey.
I have thoughts.
I will be honest, I feel like that should have been better used if we just went into Kamen Rider Saber first, but you know what?
Look.
It's okay.
Look,
It's alright.
Hey, you wanna know what? We've been recording, alright? We've been recording.
So let's just go into Kamen Rider Saber.
That's the cold open. That's the cold open.
Cold open. Yeah.
Hey, William, we have a special guest this episode, 4 minutes into our audio discussion. This is Tariq. William, you know Tariq?
Yeah.
Tariq, you know William?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay,
It's William. By the way, William, you'll be happy to know that the Noodles and Company that misspelled your name years ago is closed.
Wow. Oh, what? What the fucking callback? Holy shit. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Don't worry. I never forget. Never forget.
Okay. I'm glad you don't forget.
Tariq, so you're first time here, so you know these two tutorials. You know your for the sake of audience and to establish our already established segment. Welcome to our unnamed discussion series about Kamen Rider Saber, a weekly discussion series where I, Austin, a person with years of knowledge about tokusatsu and Kamen Rider, and joined every week by my friend William. That's you, William. A person with no knowledge of Kamen Rider and tokusatsu, as we discuss the latest Kamen Rider season, Kamen Rider Saber. But this time
I'm here for therapy.
And this time we're joined by another special guest of Tariq, longtime friend.
Yeah, part-time subscriber.
Yeah. Okay, that's our code open. We can get into this episode right now.
Okay, yeah. All right, so we're on episode 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta use the Wikipedia.
It's a father and a swordsman. I have the wiki up myself. Yeah, because this.
Remember, we can't use the fan sub name because we don't wanna create fan sub wars.
Okay.
That's a big thing about this episode.
Yeah.
Father of the sword. Hey, man. Too angry to die this episode. That's what it is.
No, this episode might as well be called A Father and a Swordsman. Not good at either. Like, I rewatched the episode like right before this, and I was like, immediately after he says that he's the king of parenting, it should just be the Always Sunny, like and his son is lost. How Kamen Rider Buster loses his son.
Yeah, this is very accurate.
It's just Child Protective Service like evidence. That's all this episode
Yeah, I mean,
is.
he leaves his kid with like 3 strangers. What do you think's gonna happen?
Okay, hold on. One of them is a novelist, all right? You can trust people who write books, okay?
No, you can't.
Book writers, trustworthy source. Dr. Seuss only cheated on his wife when she got cancer, all right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many authors can we find that have like pedo stories? Because I'm pretty sure.
J.K. Rowling hates trans people. Does that?
Well, there's
count?
that.
There
There's
is
that.
this
That's
too.
something. We're close. We're at least ruining the credibility of writers.
This is also true. Hold on.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking. Wait, not Stephen Hawking. Fuck. Well, what's it? Fuck. Not Stephen Hawking. Fuck. Who's the other author?
J.R.R. Tolkien.
No. Who's the horror writer author?
Oh,
That
Stephen King.
Stephen King?
Stephen King.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
fan
He
of
wrote a.
Maine.
Yeah, he wrote a
Big
whole
fan
book
of
that
Maine.
had a gangbang in it with children.
Oh wait, yeah, that wasn't it, right? That
Yeah,
was
they
a
fuck in the
thing.
they
Yeah.
fuck in the sewers or something.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember.
was that in the movie adaptation?
No, they didn't.
No, they.
They were
Wow.
like,
What a
not
bunch
this one.
of cowards. What a
Yeah.
bunch of cowards.
Yeah.
I think there's also a thing where, on the trend of cheating authors, there's also what's the guy Fitzgerald? He did Great Gatsby.
S. Scott Fitzgerald. Yeah.
Yeah, he cheated on his wife and then had his wife
Zelda?
Yeah.
He cheated on Zelda?
Yeah, he
the
cheated.
most
Yes.
important female name ever created?
It's okay.
Yes.
She went and found Link. It's okay. She got.
Oh,
she
okay.
got
I
her
mean,
shit
if
together.
by finding Link you mean institutionalized, then yes, she did. But we'll leave it at that. We should get on with this episode.
Yeah, no. Let's get back on track because.
Yeah. Hey, episode started with another creepy guy in the house. A lot of people just showing up at this
Yeah.
building.
Oh, yeah. So I went off on the Swordsman. There's an entirely other person that just shows up at the beginning. Technically, at the end of last episode, people just keep showing up at the end of the episode,
Yeah.
and it's just a
Yeah,
new
we were
person.
talking- we were joking about that, how there's going to be a person that just appears at the end of every episode.
But like, what a misdirect! It's like, oh, hey, there's this new guy. Yeah, he's not the new Kamen Rider. That's not his episode.
I thought he was going to be the focus of this episode, but we aren't.
He just shows up to briefly explain, oh yeah, so I was there too at Magical 9/11 or whatever it was, where a bunch of children went fucking off into. Where did the girl go? Where did that girl go?
She went to a black. She went to a black
Okay,
hole.
all right, but the logic is right. If they were fighting in the book world, where does she get transferred to? That wasn't the book world and wasn't back to the real world. Where did that gate go to?
We talked about this last episode. Just the techno world. Remember, it's the
Oh
techno
yeah,
world
the
with
boop boop
with
boop. Yeah, with the techno
Yeah.
music.
the techno thing. That's the actual soundtrack.
Jesus
of that.
Christ. Yeah. There's like a not 0% chance that that's what happens.
Can we also talk about the fact that Tomo's memory is just selective as fuck?
Yeah, no, he forgets his one childhood friend, but the other one, oh yeah, that's fucking
It's
name
Kinto, my
isn't-
big buddy, man. He's been
Oh, yeah.
my friend since I was a kid, and he doesn't remember the war.
Can I just
What?
can I just say that he is incredibly adjusted to this already. Like, he shows up on a fucking flying carpet out of a gateway into his store and doesn't bat an eye. He's like, "Who are you?" And then once he realizes that it's his friend, he's like, "Oh, cool." Not gonna ask questions. Not gonna be like, "How'd you do that? Are you a member of Logos?" No, he's just like, "Oh, fuck it. Okay, cool."
Yeah.
He doesn't have time. He has to eat the eclairs. All right.
Here's my thing.
Yeah.
Chocolate eclairs.
Yeah, oh boy, the new guy just cucked Rentaro out of that eclair.
Yeah, he really
does
did.
Red Toad ever get fed in the show?
No, he's gonna die of starvation. That's gonna be his arc, is that he's going to die of starvation.
It's just by episode 15, he's just becoming a skeleton. He's all skin and bones.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
please feed me. And then like, no, we have to fight the enemy after this. And he just never eats. He just gets cooked by everybody on food.
Maybe it'll be like what was it, Wizard with Beast, where it's like his lion has to eat, and so it'll just keep eating for him, and like he'll feed it stuff.
What? Did these things eat actually? Actually, no. I don't want to think of the logistics of that.
William, in fucking Kamen Rider Wizard, there's a Kamen Rider that needs to feed his. He has to feed his belt the souls of his enemies.
What the fuck kind of hardcore shit is that?
Basically.
Hey, Kamen Rider was okay season according to people. It's just okay.
It's okay with people like being like also, the souls of people being fed into a machine or something. I don't even know what they're technically called.
He has to beat the monster of the week so he can feed his belt. Otherwise, his belt will eat him.
Oh, what the hell? What? Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that was the risk.
Of modern Kamen Rider, you're missing out on, all right?
Yeah, I
40 years of just crazy stories
I'm pretty sure that was the risk he was running. Anyway, yeah, but so the the other guy shows up and he turns out he's like, oh, I'm secretly your long lost friend. Been a while. I'm a Kamen Rider now, and I fly on a magic carpet. Hey.
And
does he live also in the book world with the headquarters? I don't know. Nothing is explained.
Yeah, that's safe for another arc and another episode. We're gonna have to focus on the father first.
In this episode, for some reason, like they just threw a lot of characters in here.
No, yeah, there was like the one guy who just comes in and is like, "Oh yeah, he doesn't remember. Okay, I'm going back by."
Yeah,
or something like
so
that.
they have that like whole moment establishing him. Yeah, they have that whole moment establishing him. Cut to the opening. All of a sudden, they're fighting. They're running over to.
This is a weird cut. I'm not gonna lie with him. Like normally, this is not how you cut a Kamen Rider episode, right?
Yeah. So
normally, it's all one scene. Like you do like an opening scene. They're like, all right, in the middle of this scene, this one will insert the opening. But no, they just straight up go to another scene. Straight up. They don't. It's not even a continuation. There's like, oh, we're here all of a sudden. Because I was.
This is why I need therapy about this show.
Has been affected by COVID, right? So you can't do all this shit.
Yeah, right? But you can take time to just give a regular narrative blend from one scene to another instead of just being like, oh, there's a book open. Okay, we're gonna go fight.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah,
cool. And then out of nowhere, the new guy Buster shows up and just one-shots the fucking thing.
Hey, this guy's design cool as fuck. By the way, I just want to put. I'm really digging Saber's design. Like all of the designs so far for Saber, they all look cool as fuck. Then again, they all have stupid anime swords. So I'm.
Well, yeah. When you said in your first review that like everybody hates the design until they watch the first episode, that's kind of how I felt. Like every rider has seemed cooler than the last one.
Yeah. Like this guy's design is just fucking. He's just a lad. Like this is just a guy that says, "Oh boy, here he comes. It's Mr. X from Resident Evil."
Oh yeah.
Oh no, please don't. I'm getting flashbacks.
Also, we can get to it when he actually does his transformation. But like his sword is actually just a sword. Like he has no belt. He transforms with that.
Yeah.
Which is. Interesting.
Unconventional. Like there has been riders in the past where they don't transform with a belt, where they just use a weapon, another device to transform, right? Because staple Kamen Rider, right? Well, is that you have the belt, right? That's one of the three. That's one of the three trinities of Kamen Rider, right? You got the belt, the kick, and the bike, right? That's the. I told you this like a few episodes ago. That's the holy trinity, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for this guy to just use a sword makes him automatically cool as fuck. Like he said, fuck that shit. I don't need your conventional ways.
Okay. Yeah. So that's how we just established the coolness of the character. Just like, I don't need this.
Whether or not he needs a belt.
All right then.
No, but so then he one shots the monster, and then it's like, oh hey, so you're the new kid, cool. Anyway, here's a kid on my back. I just bring him around
into a war zone.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, this kid is so stupid. Like, you'd think that for, like, a kid, that his parent is constantly taking him into these, I assume, constantly taking him into war zones, which he shouldn't. He should find, like, hire a babysitter, get back together with your wife, fix your marriage, I don't know. But, like, Jesus Christ.
Hey man, we gotta show pride in our single fathers taking care of their children, you know.
Oh yeah, Big Daddy Joel over there.
Yeah. As far as so this is probably like the third or fourth time we've seen a dad Kamen Rider, I think. Because hold on,
is it?
We had Drive with Chase. We had Chase with Go.
I mean,
there's Kiva with the whole fucking time travel bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Like how many dad Kamen Rider have we had?
I'm so lost, but this is okay.
Don't worry. Most of them ended up fine. All right, most of those dads.
Oh yeah, totally. Oh, actually, technically evil in build. Technically.
Oh, that's right. That's
technically.
Right. The main villain was.
But he was possessing the body of. Man, boy, I could go on. Anyway, yeah. So then they just randomly come back to the bookshop, the bookshop, because they only have like 3 locations that they can go to without breaking the law, I guess. Even though they have a public scene.
Remember, as you could be anywhere you want in front of a green screen, all right? As long as green screen exists, you can be anywhere.
As with episode 2, my God.
Yeah, episode 2. That's the one I really wanted to be on that review because Jesus Christ, that was a lot of fucking CG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they said about it in an interview too, because COVID exists, so we have to do all this new filming technique now just to follow the law.
You know, now that I think on the scene, like, I feel like the action scene was just was supposed to be there just to introduce the father character in a really cool way, rather than him just coming over and just seeing who the newbies are.
Right, but know what would have been better is if they had the scene with the flying carpet dude after that. That would have made way more narrative sense, because then it'd be like, oh, hey, we came back to the bookshop. Oh, hey, who's this dude that came out of a gate? No, instead they're like, oh, hey, here's this guy. Oh, shit, there's a battle we gotta do. Let's go run over. Magic Carpet Man doesn't follow them. He just stays, and then they introduce Buster.
Yeah. And then Buster leaves his kid to go talk to the witch.
Oh, yeah, and then he's like, hey, we're gonna go to this base. And the kid says it's the northern base, so I'm gonna assume that it's like Airbenders, and there's just fucking 4 bases, I guess. Mm-hmm. I don't know what he says the northern base is full of books. I don't know what the other 3 are full of, if not books, because this whole thing is about books.
True. Maybe, I don't know, for all we know, it could be graphic novels, or like
also, this kid thinks reading is boring, by the way. Yeah, this kid represents everything I am currently at.
Oh, yeah. He's like, reading's boring. I don't know, kid, if you learn to read the warning signs about books, you wouldn't have gotten abducted.
Or the warning signs of...
war. Yeah. Hey, have you ever read about war? Let me teach you this history of World War II.
But then again, he might be desensitized to danger because his father dragging him everywhere.
No,
so who can we really blame?
I mean, his father. Like, that's what Child Protective Services is for.
You see, there you go. So it's not his fault.
Oh my God! Like, it's so funny that he goes, I'm the strongest Kamen Rider and the almighty king of parroting. 5 minutes later, that kid is gone. He lost his child.
Yeah, it was really fucking quick. As soon as he just says, I'm the king of parenting, child is gone, and it's like, well...
Like, he leaves his kid with, like, people that he's never talked to before. Like, he doesn't know. And,
Also, Mai is probably not the safest person you want to put around.
Oh, yeah, well,
I feel like she's a danger to herself. And
yeah, clearly the father is just like, you're a female figure. He doesn't see his mother anymore, so fuck it.
Oh my God.
Like, my narrative for him is he's 100% like a divorced dad that just like, he got the kid on the weekend and was like, I don't know what to do.
So he just drags him everywhere he goes.
Takes him to battle scenes, and his mom is just like, Jesus Christ, I can't have... No, I'm taking custody.
But somehow she lost that battle. But, you know. Fucking hell, though. I'm just surprised at the fact that May just kind of tells the kid to stay put. Like, just bring him with you for the ice cream. This is such a plot device. Like, she really wanted to go forward. It's just like, okay, let's just have this happen. This is how we'll get this to work out.
That kid didn't want to walk an extra 10 steps, alright?
I mean, look,
you know how kids are. You know what? You know how they love... You know how kids are when they say, I hate reading books. I'm gonna pick up this random book.
Oh my God.
She also didn't tell him to sit at the bench. He goes to the bench because he sees, oh look, you know, if this kid hates books, I don't know why he would pick up the magic blank book. Like,
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, trying to explain this is just, like, mind-boggling to me. Because, like, the thing is, if you wanted the kid to, like, in the form of the narrative of the episode, if you wanted the kid to disappear, just, I don't, like, the books seem to appear everywhere. Like, they appeared in the guy's bag. You could have just had it so that it appears in the kid's ice cream. I would have taken that a little more, you know, seriously. But then it's just, like, this is, also, like, what? This I'm just really mad at me, just, like, leaving the kid there. Because obviously the kid's gonna wander off. No?
Before we get into that stuff, let's talk about the villains because we get the muscle shirt boy that looks like he's about to do High School Musical.
Oh God!
He pops in. It's his turn to summon a monster this week.
Yeah, it's what is that thing? Did they ever say what that thing is?
It's a lizard. He said it, I think because he said salamander. Like
no, because
everything's like a mythical creature or monster.
Right.
Or probably related to books.
No, because oh wait, it's a salamander? Isn't that an
like
amphibian?
the fire salamander like mythos or whatever.
Hold on, a salamander's like an amphibian, right?
Yeah, it's literally like that's why it's yeah.
No, because I was just like I just remembered that kid be like, oh God, it's like I'm not a lizard. It's like okay.
Yeah, it's like I mean, yeah, you are though, kinda.
Kinda. Who
like,
cares?
You look like a lizard. But yeah, so the so Muscle Shirt, not Zac Efron, fucking summons his monster.
Hey, do these characters have names yet? By the way,
I mean they have names on the wiki, but they haven't like none of them have been introduced.
Oh, okay.
None of them have been properly introduced. I think.
Oh.
Actually, no. I think Muscle Guy was like taunting him after the golem got destroyed. So I think he might have said his name then. But like, yeah. So he just summons his monster, and then the salamander is like, "Don't get in the way of."
Okay. Oh, I have their names, but I'm not gonna fucking pronounce any of them because they're all fucking stupid.
Yeah, Zeus. It's actually really bad. They're actually really bad. It's Zeus. Zoosu!
Here, wait. I'm gonna send you the link to these characters' names and you can pronounce them for
okay.
us.
Oh, no, I'm looking at them right now.
No,
you want me to?
Yeah. William. William can pronounce these characters' names for all he cares.
Oh, yeah, try and... So, yeah. Let's see.
You guys go ahead and keep talking. I'm just gonna...
Okay,
I'm gonna see about pronouncing these.
Yeah,
Hey,
by the way, one of them is probably getting cucked, by the way. Actually, two of them are getting cucked, because one of them can summon mythical creatures, right?
Yeah.
While the other two just summons regular animals, right?
Yeah.
The other one summons regular animals, the guy just summons stones. Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking impressive.
Really bad distribution of power.
This guy just said this. The other two don't contribute as hard as the guy that summons mythical creatures.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's not that great.
When you compare all of them.
It's a really shitty power distribution.
Storius.
Morpheus.
Legiel. And Zeus is how I would pronounce that. Zeus. And
no, I mean...
Oh, you just put emphasis on the O's?
I mean, it literally just looks like that. It looks like it's just, there's 3 O's in that name. Like, there's 3 straight O's. No name should have 3 consecutive O's.
I mean...
Unless it's a stupid pun.
I don't know,
like
man.
Kamen Rider O's. Well,
I mean,
that's different. That's different.
I mean, to be fair, like, Japan is really big on their wordplay. So, maybe it's...
Oh, yes, as an expert on Japan myself... As the
foremost expert, yes.
As the foremost expert on Japan, I can tell you, there's definitely some jokes about the fact that he's called Storius.
Okay.
It's a book Kamen Rider, so of course one of them is named Storius. And one is called Legiel, like a legend. Of course, it's books.
God, dude. We're gonna get sillier names later down the line, aren't we?
I mean,
maybe, who knows?
I don't know. But anyway, so then the lizard is like, okay, don't get in the way of us summoning my king or whatever. So I don't know what that's about. That's not a book. He's not trying to write a book. He's trying to summon a king, apparently. New goals. And then
also,
like
Toma outfit can't be fucking consistent. Another different outfit for this guy. I just want this guy to have one standard outfit, because every Kamen Rider, every character in every fucking Kamen Rider just has one fucking outfit. They don't need to change outfit every episode. This is like the only guy who I can think of so far that's fucking worn a different outfit every episode.
It's all that writer money, you know? He's a successful author. He's rolling in cash.
Oh, to buy stupid hipster outfits?
Yeah, to buy stupid trilbies and call women whores on the internet.
Holy shit! What the fuck? Oh my god!
I'm just saying, he has a fedora like 50% of the time. He follows a certain archetype.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I'm pretty sure he hates Star Wars. All
Yeah,
right.
he hates Star Wars, and yeah.
Oh
Why
my
is there
God.
a black stormtrooper?
So wait, back onto like because you're talking about the costume changes. Does this not like how recent is this? I don't remember if we talked about this before, but like you're talking.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
No, because you're talking about like the costume changes, right? That like these
Are
the
you talking
writers
about
do.
like the actual characters or the Kamen Rider costume?
Well, at least the Kamen Rider costumes is what I mean. But it was,
you mean of how they fuck around with form changes?
Yeah.
Probably like
That's probably gonna happen a lot.
Since Double. That's when they started making this whole fucking gimmicks. Because remember,
like interchangeable
Kamen Rider
shit.
exists only as a property to sell toys. They don't give a fuck about anything else, right? So before you only get basic forms, right? You just get your stupid elemental forms or your stupid archetype forms, and you call it a day. You say,
Yeah,
fuck
and
it,
then
we're done.
and then you get the super badass form at the end.
Yeah, so
Okay.
basically for Kamen Rider, at most regular back then, like during 2000 to 2010, right? You probably only get like for the main Kamen Rider 5 forms max, right? That's it. You give him 5 forms. All right, you call it a day. All right, that's the money. That's all the budget we have. We only got 5 forms. But then starting in 2009 with Kamen Rider Double, that's when this whole second phase. It's called Heisei Phase 2, all right? That in 2009 when they introduced, hey yo, let's just fuck around to sell more toys. So now you have this whole mix and match gimmick of like, hey yo, you can do this and this, you can combine these shit together to all these stupid shit.
Yeah, Oz was really bad about it because so it had like his whole gimmick was you could put 3 coins in and it gave you a different animal part, and then it was like so there's 3 coins, right? But then there's 5 different sets of coins. No, so there's 15. There are 15 coins. Well, there were 15 coins total, and he could mix and match with every single one.
Yes, because he had to get a coin for the head, a coin for the body, and a coin for a leg. All right, so think about it like that.
Yeah. So there would be like there would be 3 for one color, like red, 3 for yellow, 3 for I think gray,
blue.
Yeah, blue,
gray, purple.
Yeah, but literally he starts off with mixing them all up, and you can just keep mixing them up. So there's 15, whatever the math is for that. However many ways you can create combinations
you just do
of 3 within
15. 15 times 15 times 15. That's how many possible combinations he had. Just in the main show, all right? This is just in the base show. Because in the movie, he gets more forms.
So that's true. Yeah, there's the dolphin or whatever.
Yeah, and then the toys, they just release more coins, so you just add that. So in the main show of Kamen Rider O's, he had a possible 15 possible coins for the head, 15 possible coins for the body, and then 15 possible coins for the leg.
Oh god, what?
Yeah, so 15 times 15 times 15, just doing the math here real quick, let me tell you, that's 3,375 possible combinations.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh god.
But only 15 of them are considered true combination, alright? Every other are just dick combinations, like fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh god. So
at first it was fine because with Saber, because with Double, it was only 2-2. So you only had 6 possible forms for the left side and 6 possible forms for the right side. So you do 6 times 6. That's 36. So you're like, all right, yeah, that's fine. I can deal with that. That's fine. But then with O's, like, yeah, fuck that shit. 2? Fuck that. 3.
Yeah, and it looks like Saber's gonna go that way too. Because
Saber is literally looking a lot like it's like a combination of Double and O so far.
Yeah, because there's 3 slots in there, and he's gonna fill them.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is toy collecting for this show must be a nightmare from what I'm hearing.
This whole series is just for toy collecting. You better fucking buy them stupid toys.
Yeah.
Look, if you're a smart Kamen Rider fan, you only buy the toys at the end of the season. You know why?
Why?
Because that's when they all go on discounts because they have to promote the new season. That's what I did with 01. Hey, come over in 2 weeks because I have a 01 shipment coming in.
Oh, cool.
All right then.
Yeah. Because as a Kamen Rider fan, the most optimal time to buy the season's Kamen Rider toy is not during the season's run. It's literally during the end of the season run. Because that's when everything gets discounts. They're like, because stores, like your stores, like if you're a store, you're like, nobody wants to buy this fucking old, the current previous season toy. Fuck that shit. We gotta promote the new upcoming season.
Yeah,
toy.
dump that shit.
So, yeah, put that shit on deep discounts, right? So like belts normally, I think in Japan, I think they retail for like $30, $40 or some shit. End of season, $20. You get that. You get a fucking belt for $20, and you get the stupid gimmick toys like $5 each. That's like you save so much fucking money when you buy shit at the end of the season. I just did that too. I just bought 01, literally my first Kamen Rider toys in years. I was like, because I like 01. 01, good series. Wish we actually started on 01, to be honest, but it was too late for us.
Yeah, we were like, what, 25 episodes? Like...
We were 30 episodes in when we... 01 was 30 episodes in when we started Kira Major, by the way. Because I told you, they fucked up the episode count.
Somehow it's staggered now, and it's really weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, I blame it... No, it's really because of Decade. Because Decade...
Oh, yeah, because Decade was too fucking short, yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, fuck, what do we do? And they don't want to fix, I don't know why. They could literally take a break, and it would not affect anything. Literally, I just wanted to reset the fucking episode count already, just to make it consistent.
Because halfway through, it'll be like, here's a new Sentai, and I'll be like, well, that's funny.
Yeah, because the whole episode count shit is fucking ruined. It's literally all Decade's fault.
Yeah. Well, unironically, you mean the plot of Decade? You mean the plot of Decade, which is it's all his fault, and then he comes into Zio, and it's still all his fault?
Oh, right.
So much Kamen Rider lore for William to take.
Yeah, William, it's okay. Just take your take your licks. It's okay. Everybody has to get initiated somehow.
I feel like you guys are just telling me just like you just say all this stuff. Now I want to watch these shows just to get what you're talking about, and I'm very frustrated.
Hey, don't watch DK. Don't watch Zio,
no,
right?
Zio,
because those are anniversaries. You'll get more fucking lost if you watch those as your first season, all right? Because they bring everyone back. They're like, fuck it. We're bringing everyone back, and you're gonna be so fucking lost, right?
Yeah.
If you watch an anniversary season before you watch any of the previous seasons.
Oh god! All right then, yeah.
Also, Zero probably you can't even watch Zio unless you watch all the previous 19 Kamen Rider seasons. That I think.
Well, basically, Zio you really only need to watch. I mean, you're better off if you've gotten at least to like Den-O or Kabuto. You can figure some stuff out with a lot of the other ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back to the episode, right?
Hey, this new form, this Peter Pan form, I like it. I mean, the thing I don't like is the stupid hook thing on his arm, but other than that, this design looks cool.
Okay, first of all, the Peter Pan is... I just think it's funny that the second combination is another grapple hook form. Like, just...
Oh, yeah, I guess he has that for, like, the Jack and the Beanstalk one, yeah.
Yeah, they both... Jack and the Beanstalk and the Peter Fantasista are both grapple hook forms, so it's like, okay, well, I got that one already, though. So
yeah, they both technically function in the same way, except for maybe Jack and the Beanstalk, where that can actually grow out of the ground and do some other extra shit.
Oh, well, so here's the other thing, right?
Yeah.
So the whole joke was like, oh, you're not ready for 2 books, and he just throws Jack and the Beanstalk in, and he just makes it work. He's like, oh, I guess you're good. Then he tosses him Peter Fantasista. Even though he's the blue Kamen Rider, and it's a blue book, and there's everything that should tell him, put the blue in the blue, he gives him his own, like, the book that is clearly meant for him, just to be like, oh, guess he couldn't do it. It's better for me anyway.
Oh, okay.
He really was a book, alright? He doesn't have any books, alright?
Yeah.
Blades? By the way, I told you, I hate the fact this guy's named Kamen Rider Blades, right? Because we have to emphasize the S so hard. Because like I said, Rip, there has been a Kamen Rider who's the main
Right, because it can't be Blade. Right, yeah.
Kamen Rider Blade. Like, just the word Blade. But this is Blades with an S. So you have to emphasize the S every single time we talk about this guy. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, so quick question, how was that season then?
Blades? Pretty good. We don't know who the imposter was, by the way. That's an Among Us joke.
Okay.
No, literally.
Oh, no, Blades also gives you a card game for it, so...
No, okay, all right then, all right. I was
Blade, also Kamen Rider Blade, one of the biggest debated Kamen Rider season to exist, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. So in Kamen
okay.
Rider, right? Especially in New Age Kamen Rider, we have this thing called the secondary Rider, right? So we see it with Kamen Rider Saber, right? You have Kamen Rider Saber, then you have Kamen Rider Blades, right?
Yeah.
Right. So in this in this example, Blades is the secondary rider, and then every other rider that comes out now is just fuck it. They're just there. They're extra riders. Like they're not as important. Like we have to choose secondary protagonists. In Kamen Rider Blade, right? There's 4 Kamen Riders, right?
Yeah.
But 2 of them, there is a heavy debate on who is the secondary rider of that season, even though it's pretty clear.
Really?
Yeah. Big debate among the fandom about who is considered the true secondary rider.
Okay, but why is it such a big debate if one of them is, it's very clear who it is?
Because there can only be one secondary rider. You can't have 2 secondary riders. That'd be stupid.
Like just call it a tertiary character or something.
No, because then he's the tertiary character. People, there's a side you pick. Am I on fucking Garen's side or am I on?
Okay, Okay, so what you're telling me is that fandoms are the same everywhere, no matter if it's in Japan or America.
Toxic as shit.
Okay, yeah. Alright, fair enough. Let's get back to the episode before we get into more of that shit.
Yeah, okay. So they keep not hitting him because he's all, covered in
slimy
bukkake. Yeah. His whole thing is literally slime. He's all lubed up for their pleasure. So they keep sliding off of him like it's a Jav video. Right?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
And then Buster shows up, and again, terrible father, right? Because
wait, terrible father, but cool entrance though.
Yeah,
but he
he is a really bad dad though, because he ran off like, I'm gonna go find my son. You guys fuck off, do whatever you want. Sees them fighting and goes, oh, I want to fight that thing. I have no fucking memory of what I was doing before. And then just shows up. And then when he's I thought he was going to be badass when he said, he started counting down the reasons why he wanted to kill the lizard. Nothing to mention about his son. Not a damn thing.
Yeah,
Dude doesn't give a shit about that kid.
Yeah, it's just very...
Child Protective Services is... The reason they didn't find him at the end is because Child Protective Services snatched him up. That kid is gone.
Shit. They already rescued him from his bad father.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fucking hell, though.
Oh my god, yeah. But so he shows up, and then... So that's when we see him transform, right?
Yeah.
And he's the Genbu Shinwa, which is, Shinwa is just, legend in Japanese.
Uh-huh.
So... And Genbu is, one of those, okay, so you remember... It's funny because I'm watching Yu Yu Hakusho. You know how there's the 4...
It's one of the 4 sacred animals.
Yeah, one of the 4 sacred beasts. So we have the black turtle, Genbu. So I'm assuming that there's going to be 3 other riders that have the 3 other beasts. Right? One's going to have a phoenix, one's going to have a white tiger. I don't remember what the other one is.
Well, was it a dragon?
I think it's supposed to be a dragon, but the Saber has it. I don't think it's...
No, I mean, maybe it's because it was hinted at in the beginning of episode 1, right?
What are the 4 cardinal beasts? Let's see.
Hold on, I'm just gonna go to Digimon, because I've never...
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. yeah, that's the same thing.
Okay, let's see, so the turtle, the black tortoise, the red bird, blue
yeah, this
dragon,
is the phoenix.
Blue dragon, and white tiger.
Okay,
so there's gonna be a blue dragon. So something's gonna happen where I don't know, the enemy of Saber is gonna be, or it's, I bet it's gonna be the Lost Girl. I swear to God, if it's the Lost Girl, she's the blue dragon and he's the red dragon, I'll blow my brains out.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's gonna happen now. You said it. It's gonna happen.
Hey,
to be fair, I can see it happening.
All right, Japan loves themes. All right, that's a theme.
Yeah. So
then let's just fucking annihilates this fucking guy.
Oh yeah, one shot, one kill.
Oh my god,
and that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And he still doesn't know where his son is.
Yeah, he still doesn't, and then he goes, wait, there's the bench. Nobody told you that there was a bench, by the way. I don't know how he knows that there was a bench. His son got lost without him seeing the bench. I don't know why he immediately assumes that he should have been there with the bench.
I mean, he can find the bench, he just can't find his son, man, that's all.
Yeah, he just really cared about the bench.
Yeah.
So, thank God that bench is okay.
Also, it's fucking weird that it's just only the bench that teleports to this fucking world.
Also, normally it's been... Normally it's been a whole section of, like, a city that's gone. This time it was just little pockets pulled out. Which, let's not ignore the fact that other people went missing besides this kid's son. And this guy's son. Like, there's, like, an old lady that was cooking dinner, and, like, a Japanese salaryman that got sucked off, like... They just disappeared with their shit, too.
Oh
and so there's just, like, an old lady's house that just has a book portal, like, glowing in it.
Yeah, and her family just comes in the middle of nowhere.
Just,
Where's dinner?
Nobody. Yeah.
It's just a fucking...
No. Yeah, where's dinner? Where's mom? Why is there a glowing portal on the ground?
Did she run off with the attractive Kamen Rider lead?
Oh, yeah, did she? Yes, did she finally? Which one? Because all of these... Because May wants to fuck Espada. She wants to fuck the new guy.
Oh, yes, this is also true.
She just, like, she immediately sees him and is like,
I told us Willie what about the Joe or Organati, the Joe effect.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised at that. I'm amazed at the effect that's an actual thing.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Japanese housewives, horny as fuck apparently, alright?
Oh, yeah, yes, because everybody's repressed in Japan.
Yeah, they have a little birth rate right now,
and incredibly horny.
Yeah. Holy shit. Oh, God.
Yeah, so we start off this episode pretty much we pretty much ended this episode where we started off, honestly.
Yeah, with no kid. There wasn't a kid at the beginning of the episode. There was no kid at the end. There was no kid, and Buster hadn't done anything of importance in the episode at the beginning. And now there's no kid, and Buster still hasn't done anything good.
I will say, though...
Also, we keep promoting this third Yellow Rider. Still nowhere to be seen, by the way.
No, it's Flying Carpet Man. Obviously.
Yeah, but they're promoting this shit. He still hasn't really actually appeared.
Oh, no, yeah.
Trying to advertise this third Yellow Rider.
Again, this is what I mean by, like...
He's taking his sweet time.
This is what I mean by, like... Toma is way too, like, adjusted to this. He just sees his old friend pop up through a magical portal, right? On a flying carpet. Doesn't inquire anything past, oh yeah, he's another member of Logos. Okay, so, like, is he a Kamen Rider? No questions asked. Just, cool, fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, well, then again, maybe that's the point. So that if he starts asking questions, then we would have to start asking questions like, does the government have a response to any of this? Yeah, but
they could have just answered those questions though. They could have they could have just I feel like they mixed up their appearance. Like somebody ran out on the stage before their cue, and they were just like, "Fuck it, it's Buster's episode now." God damn it! Like,
yeah.
Yeah, but I do have a question. Just because apparently, like, over these 20 years, does the government ever actually get involved in any of this?
Oh, yeah! They get real involved.
There's been seasons where the government has actually been involved.
Where the government has their own Kamen Riders, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, those were good seasons.
Where they have their own Kamen Riders, and they have their own foot soldiers.
Yeah, wait, I'm gonna tell you this. Kamen Rider Kabuto, one of the coolest season ever, because Kamen Rider Kabuto is so fucking cool that the government can't even touch him because of how cool he is, alright?
Yeah.
Alright.
I keep telling you this. If you want to watch a Kamen Rider scene where a guy is just there to be cool, right? You just watch Kabuto. Literally, Kabuto's character is so fucking cool, he can literally have no fault, right? Like, he's a super Mary Sue, right? Like, goddamn, he's just fucking super self-insert. But the fact that he is so fucking cool, he breaks the boundary.
Yeah, everybody just lets him get away with it.
Yeah. They're like, damn, he might have caused this crash, but God, he's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
But, Build is... Kamen Rider Build is literally about fucking intersectional, like, war between a divided Japan. And every government needs to, like, it's literally, it's the Cold War, but if they actually went to nuclear fight, and the nuclear fight was Kamen Riders.
Bolt was a good season, too.
Yeah.
Hated that gimmick. Ended up being pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, like I told you, everyone hates every Kamen Rider until they watch that Kamen Rider.
Yeah, that one had instead of a sword being a transformation device, it was a gun.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yes. In a way, a gun as a transformation device, a pretty common thing. It's pretty common in Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
That's been a thing for a
while.
But
well, that's true. Yeah. They literally just did that with 01.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good lord, I'm learning
Oh yeah,
a whole bunch of stuff.
Back to the debate of secondary. In that season, you started off with 4 Kamen Riders, right? You got 0-1, then you got 4 other Kamen Riders, right? Get out of those 4 Kamen Riders, who is the secondary rider?
I don't know. You tell me, man.
None of them. None of them were the secondary rider.
What?
That is how. Literally in Kamen Rider 01, they started off with 4 Kamen Rider, added a 5th Kamen Rider. The 5th Kamen Rider was the secondary rider for that season.
Wait, what? How does that?
Yeah.
How does that make sense when you have?
Wait, who are you saying was the secondary rider?
Trouser, where the fuck is he?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, well, he was also the anti-hero villain for a decent part.
Yeah, pretty much that was the secondary rider for that season.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, there you go. We taught you a lot of Kamen Rider history in this episode. As we talked about Child Protective Service.
Oh yeah, which is definitely. That kid is dead. That kid is dead. like something happened. Like I don't know what, but something happened to that child, and he is gone.
Jesus Christ.
Also, so on some more lore stuff, though, I guess to talk about, like, it's heavily hinted that the new guy, Kento, is either, like, Calibur's son or, like,
brother, yeah.
Something. I'm gonna assume that it's probably his son because there's a lot of old-looking Kamen Riders, apparently, I guess, because there's the old dude that gave Toma his sword, and now there's Buster, so wouldn't it be crazy that, like, Calibur is his dad?
Yeah, I mean, we're going off, like, the whole thing with, like, we have a dad episode. It wouldn't be too far off to say, yeah, that's his dad.
Yeah, but then he just, like, again, he doesn't feel any inclination of, like, I should probably tell Toma, like, what happened. Let him forget.
Yeah. But hey, man, we gotta keep up that suspense. That's probably...
Yeah, and then there's a random dude that just serves tea that shows up, who just, again, nobody's getting properly introduced.
Yeah, we were talking about this guy. We don't know this Tassel character. What the fuck he's supposed to do?
Tassel's insane. Tassel's insane. Tassel took the child. Yo,
I don't even want to go into the implications of that. Let's just not.
Yo, check under Tassel's floorboards, okay? In 10 years, he's gonna have a 6-part documentary on him from Netflix and Hulu.
To be honest with you, he probably does have the kid, because I'm just wondering where he got the picture of the kid for his pop-up book, Like, where did he get that?
Secret cameras all set up.
Oh my god. This guy...
That's like where we end this episode. Holy fuck. Alright, that's it. Alright, see you next week. Yeah. See you next week, and we talk more Kamen Rider. Alright, thanks for joining us, Tariq.
Yeah, very good.
Alright, coronavirus is still a thing. Wash your hands. Okay, thanks, bye. Yeah.